um, get everything right, you know? A lot of people make their New Year's resolutions and then a couple weeks later kind of fall off. But I think it's time to be consistent. It's about time we get consistent. And I'm here to speak on something real quick. I don't want to take a bunch of your time, but it's about how Jesus, while he loves everyone, he did not heal everyone. And he wasn't nice to everyone because there's a particular group of people who are narcissists. And Jesus was never nice to narcissists. He called them out. He revealed what they were on the inside, and he wasn't afraid to. The problem with us is sometimes we have insecurities, or we fall for the traps that Jesus could see through. So, what we need to do, he gave us instructions on this. When you're making new friends, it's good to make new friends. It's good to get out, go to the gym, start, taking control over your life and over your body and over your fitness and over your mind, and over your spiritual walk. But as you meet new people, I'm going to repeat what Jesus said. He said to be as wise as serpents and as harmless as doves. Do not believe everything. Do not believe every person at face value. Remember that the enemy is like a roaring lion. He's looking for someone to devour. Do not let serpents into your home. And don't give control of your life to someone else. Remember, Jesus was not nice to everyone. And there is proof of this when you look at what the Pharisees tried to do. They tried to trap him. They tried to get him to say something he would regret. But they couldn't. Because he knew what their intentions were. You gotta look at the fruit that someone is bearing, right? And it's not literal, okay? Obviously, we're not literally trees, but we have to look at their works. Even Jesus told people, hey, if you don't believe who I am, at least believe the works, that God did these works through me, And it should be the same way with us. Look at the works and believe the works. Believe the works. Don't believe what they're saying, because Jesus points this out too. Why are you who are evil speaking good things? That's the big thing narcissists do. They will be nice. They will play nice with you. But you don't have to play nice back. You don't have to play games with these people. A lot of times they're setting a trap, and then they put flowers on top of it. But underneath those flowers is a trap, a snare.
Yeah, it's just a trap to get you back.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
That's what these people do. So I want you to remember to be vigilant and be careful. The Lord never punished people who looked into things, who were skeptical.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking into this protective order and shit. And I always take it
There's
seriously.
there's no punishment for being skeptical. Whoever tells you that is a liar. Jesus even wanted these people to think for themselves and stop believing everything the Pharisees were saying and doing the things they were doing. Does that make sense? We can't we can't go through life believing everyone and believing everything. If you stand for nothing, you fall for everything. So remember that. A king seeks out a matter. A queen seeks out a matter. do your due diligence, especially when you're meeting new people.
Right.
There's something called the white pages. Look up their name, look up their phone number, and you'll be able to see if they've been criminal, if they have a criminal
Yeah,
record.
look at their record, pay attention to their record, which I
Hmm.
should have done. Like Christina showed me his record, and
Yeah. See, and that could
like
save you
she
years.
told me stuff he did, and she showed me his record, like, and she showed me photographic evidence of when he punched her and stuff.
Yeah, that's not okay. And Jesus wasn't nice to everyone because there are children of the devil, and he would tell them right to their face that they were children of the devil. Look in the book of John. He was protecting his sheep. A good shepherd will die for his sheep and defend his sheep. We don't need to be nice to wolves. We don't need to be nice to snakes. It's not about being the nice guy. You have to be the good guy. There's a difference. Men, leaders, there's a difference between being the nice guy and the good guy. Jesus wasn't the nice guy, he was the good guy. And they really tried to kill the good guy, and they still try to these days. They do too. They don't want strong leaders. They want blind people leading blind people off of cliffs. They want the nice guy who's just like, yeah, come on in and take all my shit. You know? That's what they want. But Jesus said, if you're ready for when the thief tries to break in your house and you stop them, good job. If you're asleep or if you're drunk when the thief comes, you're fresh out of luck. It's that simple. Be ready.
Right. Have to be
Lock
ready.
in. Lock in. This is a new beginning for a lot of us. Let's set goals. Let's meet goals. Let's be careful who you bring into your house or who you listen to. I'm gonna tell you this: if you have any problem with anything I've ever said or gone live when I'm trying to teach you, if you have an issue with it, bring it to me. I'm not gonna debate with you, but if you have a scripture that says this, and you're like, well, what about this? Aren't we supposed to be kind? Yes, be kind, but that doesn't mean you need to be a pushover. You don't need to settle for less than what God has for you.
This whole time.
So that's all. Yeah.